Hey everyone, it is Luke from Up North Collectors here, and it is time for another episode of Turning a Profit Tuesdays. This is episode 3, so let's get into what I bought this week. So I actually spent a little more than I was expecting this week, spent $289, but you'll see why. I found a couple of what I think are really good deals. So we'll get into it here. First off, this is an obvious buy. We found quite a bit of Prism Mosaic basketball this week, so I bought 2 blasters just to make a little bit of money really quick. Bought 2 blasters, $43 with tax and everything. So you're paying $21.50 a box. I went around, sold them the same day within an hour for $120 on Instagram, PayPal, friends, and family. So made about $68 on that little flip there. And that's something that you can do. I mean, I don't really like doing that super often, but I just kind of wanted to do it to show how easy it is to flip retail like that. Like, I mean, all you have to do is find it, and you can make quite a bit of money off of it. Next thing I bought was, I thought this was a really good deal. Bought a lot of 2019, and it was a lot of 2 cards, 2019 Panini Prism Luka Doncic. It was his silver and his hyper from this year. So if we go look at the comps, first off, I paid $95 for this one, so $47.50 a card, shipped. And the last silver sold today, May 18, for $100 on auction. And I paid, $45 or whatever for it. Now that's just one auction, so it's kind of tough to go by. I mean, go by the other comps. There's not a ton of them. That one sold best offer accepted today as well, under 65, under 68. So I figure I would, throw like $70 on it if the card looks really good. And if it looks really good, I might grade it to see, how it does in grading. So it'll obviously sell for way more in a slab. If it grades well. Now the hyper is a little harder to price. There are not many of these. The last one sold on May 8 for $76. As you can see, that one's pretty off-centered. The one that I have coming is a little less off-centered, but I'd slap around like an $80 value probably on it just for right now, just to guess, because there are none of these listed. I looked through all the comps, couldn't find any listed. There really aren't many more sold comps. There's a green for $47. But kind of a tough one to find comps on, but I think I'll do pretty well on that. I'll probably just try to quick flip those. Unless one looks good enough to grade, then I'll probably grade it, because you can just get a lot more for your cards then. So the next lot that I'm really excited about, I think I got an amazing deal on this on Instagram. Someone was selling a lot of 2 Lonzo Ball rookie graded cards. So one, I had to kind of do a double take on this because I couldn't believe how cheap they were. So it's $50 a card shipped. And one was a Panini Mosaic Purple out of 99. So this is rookie year, 17-18. Mosaic Purple out of 99, and it's a PSA 10. So if we go over here to the comps, there are no comps really. There is one in a BGS 9.5 listed right now for $250, but just because it's listed for that doesn't really mean anything. But the base, one sold May 10, best offer accepted. Don't know what it went for. May 2 sold for $62.55. Back in April, and sold for $35. So I usually like to look at the more recent ones, like this one, March 10, March 11, 54, 45. That's his base, not numbered. So I think the numbered card could draw quite a bit more value. There are no other numbered ones on here. I think that the numbered card out of 99 is probably worth, anywhere from like $85 to $150, depending on, what his market is like and what it turns into. The next one that I bought of him in that same lot was a Donruss Optic Pink Velocity Rookie out of 79. Now this card is really awesome looking. It is a PSA 9, which is a bummer, but go to the comps over here. The last PSA 10 sold on March 29, so well before any of this, the market really started going super crazy. Sold for $160. Now with the PSA 9, obviously a little different situation. I would say, maybe $85 to $100. But if I can sell the Mosaic card and get, around $150, I'll probably hang on to the other one because I made money off of the deal. Just hang on to it for a while because Lonzo had a really good season. And his shooting was improving a lot. I think he could be a really solid investment here in the future, especially at the price I paid for that card. Scarcity is kind of what's going to last in a market like this, especially, there's concern that we're going to a junk wax era. I don't think we are, but one thing that goes against a junk wax era and a lot of production is buying cards that are more scarce. For instance, a serial numbered card. So I'm pretty happy about that purchase. Really excited to get those cards in this week. Next up, I bought, so Topps 2020 project cards are going pretty crazy right now. Bought a Mariano Rivera card number 72. It's kind of like the cartoony looking one. I forgot to bring up a picture of it. Bought it for $17.90 just to see if it would go up in value at all, because I kind of thought people wouldn't buy it. I think the print run's around 9,000, so it's kind of in like the mid-level of print run. I think they're already selling for like $25. You can make a tiny profit, but not much. Might just hold that one for a little bit and see. And then the next and final thing I bought this week was 5 more Dybala red and blue waves. I think I have like 11 of those now. Paid $6.35 a card for it, which is not bad. So now, actually, I'll first, before I go any farther, take a look real quick at Dybala's stuff that has been listed. So I bought all of this Dybala stuff the week before. I talked about it in last week's episode, talked about how I thought his price was solid and he was going to go up. You can still buy some of his stuff cheap. I actually kind of controlled the market for a little bit and had pretty much every Dybala card on here. That was mine. And I actually ended up selling some stuff. But I actually also single-handedly raised the price of it, basically. So kind of manipulated the market a little bit. Because now I bought these silvers last week for around $8 a card. Now, one's on auction, 20, 35, 30, 22. I have that one at 100 right now, 40. So definitely a lot higher than it was a week ago for some of this stuff. And I think it will continue to go up, and people may be more attracted to it here in the next couple of weeks. If we go over to sold, some of this stuff has been going super cheap just because people have been listing it cheap. And I wish I would have jumped on, but you can see their silver actually sold for $75, at least it says. I'm guessing a best offer may have been in there, and it could just be an error because it's really high. But some other stuff as well. So those cards have been doing well. So to get into the sales for this week, I sold those 2 Mosaic Blasters I was talking about for $120 for a quick $68.50 profit, which is a really nice profit. My total profit over loss for the week was $92.65. I invest in the stock market as well, so just using general stock market terminology, profit over loss. Red means you're losing, which is red is not a good color. Anyway, so Paulo Dybala silver card. Now I bought this for like $8.25 last week, and this week, so a 1 week turnaround, so really really quick. Your money's not locked in for long. Sold it for $25 plus shipping. After fees, I'm at like $21.75. So around a $13 profit on that card, which for a week and not doing anything besides shipping out the card is not bad money. I'll take $13 for doing nothing but shipping out the card, doing a little bit of research. Next, I had these 2 on auction. A little disappointed with how low they went. Went for $11.20 with free shipping, so I ended up losing a little money there on those 2 Kestons. Lost like $1 on those 2, which is fine. I have lots of Keston stuff, so not too worried about it. And then I sold a Keston Hero PSA 9 Topps Chrome update and a Keston Hero base update rookie together on Instagram for $32, so I profited $5.40 on that. Obviously not much, but just kind of wanted to be able to have more market cap to be able to buy some more stuff. And then also sold a Dybala New Era silver insert for $15 after fees, $13.25. My profit on that one was $7.02. Bought that card for like $5 a week ago. So really solid profit there as well. So I ended up making $92.65. I still have a lot more stuff to sell, so obviously still, I haven't like made all my money back that I've spent for sure. But have made some of it back, and on the stuff that I bought, I have made profits. So now to get into my picks for the week, which I've been doing, people seem to enjoy those. So I talked a little bit last week about Gleyber. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth into him today. So his stuff, we're first going to go right here to his PSA 10, PSA 9. This is his Update Series 200. So when you look up Gleyber stuff, make sure you type in Update Series 200. There is a card that is the card number 699, I believe. And it's like a complete set variation. So you'll see some of those. It's like a PSA 10. It looks identical to his regular rookie card. and people are selling the PSA 10 for like $45, so it's very confusing, and I was confused by it too. But that is not his true rookie card. That's like a complete set variation, is not worth nearly as much as his true rookie. Now, his true rookie card, I'll get into the sold listings in a minute, but is selling for around $120 in a PSA 10. So if you think about it, you know, your $120, you obviously have to grade it and stuff, but you can still buy his stuff. That's a little bit high price for his, $20 with free shipping. You can find some deals, especially on auctions and stuff, for under $20 to pick up his stuff. So let's say you buy 5 cards, you know, at $20 after taxes and shipping and stuff. You have 5 cards. If you can grade one of those, put an extra $10 investment to send it in a group submission to PSA, I think in general his stuff has a huge potential to go up. He's a 2-time All-Star, very young guy, a very solid player. So I think in general his stuff will go up along with his Topps Chrome. But kind of the play right now is to kind of get some of these cards raw, especially, you know, look close at scans and stuff, and maybe try to grade some of it, because the, you know, $20 card, if it PSA 10s, turns into a $125 card, which is pretty crazy. I actually never showed the sold. I'll go do that real quick, see if anything pops up here. Right there, $130 for the PSA 10, $125. So you can see what I'm talking about. That stuff sells very well. They sell pretty quickly, and there's not many of them left on the market. Next up, another guy who's really undervalued, I think we'll have a breakout season this year if we do start playing again in baseball, is Rafael Devers. Looking at his Topps Chrome, because his Topps Chrome is identical to his Series 1 Chrome, or Series 1 base card, I mean. And that usually seems to do well with graded cards for some reason. So I think that his Topps Chrome card could be kind of a sneaky investment at $5.99 a card. And you maybe even get them cheaper than that, just depending on how deep you look, you know, how many auctions and stuff you're watching. Slap some off to grading, or just buy a slab Chrome rookie for, you know, whatever they're selling for. You know, there's the SGC autograph. There's all kinds of stuff, you know, $77, free shipping, buy it now. It depends on how much you want to spend, obviously, but if you just want to pick up a base Chrome card of his, $6, you know, you're in at $10 after shipping and stuff. You know, not a bad deal just to have something of his that could go way up in the future. Another guy I think has some huge potential is Tyler Hero. I bought a card of his last week. I spent $20 on a pink ice of his. I think he is a very solid player. Watched some of his highlights, looked at some of his stats. Overall, really, you know, just solid guy. Puts together pretty good stats for his rookie year, and I think is on a team that could end up doing pretty well in the next few years. They've got some good young talent with Bam Adebayo and Kendrick Nunn, as well as some other people. So I think his stuff could go way up, and it's kind of undervalued right now. $10 a card, free shipping. You know, you can buy some of that stuff. Even his parallels, like a hyper for $30, silver for $65, still pretty cheap. And he's a guy that I think could go way up here in the future and is not overvalued like a lot of these cards right now. Are not necessarily overvalued, just inflated. So I definitely kind of keep an eye out on him. I know I am watching auctions and stuff, because sometimes with auctions you get them that weird at like end at like 8 a.m. in the morning. You can get some weird deals on them. So definitely keep an eye out on him. Another kind of play here is buying up prism base of a player like Giannis. You know, you can buy it, like for instance this lot right here, $35, gets you 6 prism base and a pink ice. You get one of those cards out of there that looks good enough to send to PSA or SGC or BGS. You send it off. Now his PSA 10, only one is sold of his base. On my thing it showed up. That was $43, sold on May 10. Might have gone up a little bit since then. None have hit the market, you know. So kind of a low pop card, it almost seems like. But I didn't look at the pop reports or anything, so I don't really know. I'm just kind of guessing that off of what I saw on eBay. But you buy those 6 cards, you get one that looks good enough for grading, you send it off. You can sell it for $45, get your entire investment back, and still have all those other Giannis cards that you could potentially grade or just sell raw. And you can do that with other people as well, like LeBron James, Luka Doncic, pretty much anybody, but mostly, you know, kind of those top 5, 6 superstar guys. So that's kind of the things that I'm going to be looking at this week to see if I can pick up any of those guys on the cheap. We will see, but I know I'm enjoying the series so far, so if you guys are, make sure to hit the like button and comment down below. Let me know if you want to see me do anything on it. I know I had a couple people ask to show cards on here. I have so many cards that are just going in and out, buying and selling. Kind of a pain to show them, and kind of what takes away from the point of the video in my opinion. So I'm not going to be doing that, but any other suggestions would be completely welcome. So it'd be great if you guys could give me some more suggestions, stuff that you'd like to see, stuff you want me to talk about, or just comment below. So thanks to you everyone for watching. Once again, make sure to like and comment. And if you haven't yet subscribed, check us out on Instagram at up_north_collectors, and on TikTok as well at upnorthcollectors if you are on that app. So make sure to check it out. Thanks everyone for watching.